And the next one on my nifty little list is by Sorries, of course. And it is a Seaveil Spire. Maybe she has something more here for us. Creatures and mythic beasts. All right. I've not seen this one before. By Sorries. Coral Atoll, it says too. Another 700 slot plot. I think feels like all of the plots. Yes. I think all of the plots are 700 slot plots tonight. Hall of the Lunar Champion, Fogbreak Lighthouse, Moonsugar Meadow. So far, all of these are 700 slot plot. And the Seaveil Spire is, of course, too a 700 slot plot. This is very interesting. Apparently, if you want to create glorious dragons and tell a story, you need a large plot. We are at 699 slots, so just one little last slot that's not been used. Here we are following the path, the original path that is. Oh, something has happened here. This ship seemed to have marooned. I'm sure all of you know that in this plot you can also build really far into the water. Just here, without going into the depths of the Seaveil Spire. And there are a number of designers who have made use of the fact that this is, again, a very vast plot and have built something truly stunning. And we have seen one Seaveil Spire in the Asian-themed showcase of the Housefolio last time. By the way, I will get to creating clips to all of the houses that I've shown today and last time when I find some time to do it. I usually do this, and of course every single stream will be highlighted, so it shall be there indefinitely on my channel if you want to refer back to it. And yeah, you see that Sorries has decided not to use all that much here on the surface, but is hinting at something here. Apparently, a ship has marooned. I shall have a look. Also this part, not all that changed. Very vanilla. Oh. Oh, wow. Can you see it there off in the distance? Oh. Oh, Sorries. I can feel it already. Calling over there. Oh. In the distance. Very tantalizing. But I do make sure that we are not missing anything. So I do check in the rooms if there's anything. I'm quite certain that there's nothing here, but I still have to look. And also, it's a good opportunity for you to see how vast, how large this plot is. And this is, of course, why these plots used to be guild halls with all the vast caverns and spaces to house all the glorious crafting stations that are a thing of the past. Maybe some of you have rejoiced about that. And of course, you do need even floors to just make sure that you can place target dummies and people can go and pass on them. So as we can see, is fairly bereft, left cavernous halls, echoing softly. You do hear the music there. Shall I have a look over on the other side, whether Sorries has put anything there for us to discover or not? Yeah, seems also very bereft and vanilla. Very much like you would find the home if you've traveled to it. Maroon ships down on the seabed, corals and fishes. The only thing that I really don't like so much is that those windows, they could have just, left that effect off. Oh well, can't have everything in a fish tank, right? So this means that a very large portion of the house has not been used. Not been used at all. We have a little lingering, well, light here. You're guiding us somewhere, maybe? Beautiful lighting here. Glorious. Really, really glorious. And there, hope you can see this in the distance. Ah. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry. Oh, look, everybody. Oh, look. Ah. Oh, it's my pleasure, Lulu, and also thank you for stopping by, and I hope you had some fun. Again, I will put up highlights and clips to all the houses as per usual. They will be in a collection under Housefolio. So themed showcase January and February. That's what it will be. Very, very welcome. It's my pleasure, really. Also, see you next time. It's really Oh my goodness, this is also so elaborate. Also, what a layering job here. Stunning layering job. And oh my goodness. Oh, wonderful vines there, and nice work with the foliage. Great color choices, blues and whites and green. They work for sure. Beautiful vampiric lights as well. Powerful lighting, that is. Ah, and we are in a miniature village, it seems. Oh, and very, very Asian. I've said this in a few houses that I've seen this plant in. I think it is the closest thing to a bonsai, or that can resemble a bonsai in an Asian inspired build. Oh, I love this so much. Just look at the scenery, at this glorious custom build there, this little being encroaching, creeping in here under the sea. Very nice job here. Sorries. It's really elegant. Yeah, yeah. And see, that's why we get to look at the marvels, the that spring forth from minds like Sorries, for instance, or other designers. Um, they can help us imagine a little bit more, see what is possible, what will work. Glorious lighting. Yeah, also very nice choices with the color contrasts there with this wonderful Japanese maple and then green foliage beneath, shrubberies, that is, hedges. And again, they seem to me like bonsais, or they could be seen as such. And the further we go, the more we see of this wonderful, magnificent sea serpent up ahead. Ooh, this is also quite nice. So also very Asian. Very nice lighting job here. Not just with the vampiric lights, but also the wedding lamps here. Glorious layering job as well. Truly superb. Great choices also. And the symmetry is very, very Japanese to me. Very exact, um, as it were. And of course, this seems to be, as I've already mentioned, a miniature town, or at least a smaller scale town beneath the sea. Oh, so want to go and, oh, can I go further back? Probably not, but here I can go further back. There. Wonderful, very elegant, warm, lit. And I really like this effect of cascading into more bluish hues. It's very elaborate lighting here. Very superb. So the contours and the buildings really stand out in this way. Yeah, it is really creative, and it's the second we've seen today. There are a number of designers who are really proficient at that and who have taken this to the next level. For instance, I have on my YouTube channel, or have I already released it? I'm not sure if I've released it already, but Microwave had a wonderful entry to one more housing competition of last year that also they placed with it, and it was terraforming on the smallest level, and it was in a cold harbor surreal estate. And when I entered, I had to giggle because it seemed so bereft of anything, yet it was at the limit, which is 700 slots. And the nearer you got to the design, the more you understood why. Because every single little detail was crammed in there, and it looked like, um, model trains, really. And it was so, so grand. It was so beautifully done. And I say grand, talking about something in miniature. I know, very oxymoronic, but it was it was really, really wonderful. I really loved it. Really stood out. It was really, really wonderful. It's also on my Twitch in the One More Housing competition collection. Fair warning, there are, I think, about 80 videos in total in there, because I clipped everything and I did a number of tours, because I'm not sure if you know, but for last year's One More Housing competition, there were a total of 400 entries that then got weeded down to 150, which seemed more manageable. It was amazing. And if you think about that, that's 400 people from both realms, from PCNA and PCEU, all participating in it. Yes, you can say that. It's crazy. I would say it's amazing, and just shows how much passion there is for housing. If you can get 400 people to enlist, if that makes sense, just very grand and awesome in every which way possible. And yeah, it was really something. And of course, it's a nasty job if you have to weed it down to 150, because you only have so much time, right, to do the judging tours. And then you have a bunch of streamers who all judged, who did their tours live on Twitch, as I did. And while you do this, you have to then go and judge, which is really hard. But I would do it over again every single time if people would ask me, because you get to see so much talent and so much genius and so much beauty. And so there are also so many different approaches to housing. Like, we've had a story build, or a bunch of story builds, in my opinion, already today. But then, of course, you have also builds that aren't really a story, but that are pictures, or that work along more the abstract. For instance, also in One More Housing, Wüben had an entry also here in the Seaveil Spire, with a wonderful title, Art is in the Eye. And art was the basic theme that they worked around, and it was mind blowing and changing, because they took art in ESO, using what ESO gives you to create sculptures, but also, of course, there were paintings that were used, but to create sculptures. And it really stood out. It was really something special. So many different approaches. And of course, then you have the housing that is pure utility in guild halls, right? So is really something. And of course, I've heard also from other designers that they design houses that are mostly dueling arenas, which is very niche, right? But creating that is also not that easy. So very, very many different approaches. And you get to see this in competitions or showcases like ours today, kindly put forth by the Housefolio, courtesy of Lulu and Hayden the Black Cat, adding these wonderful themes and allowing us to have a look-see at those wonderful, beautiful creations of the designers that were kind enough to put forth their builds, their houses. And this is also just a wonderful little road, very elegant, so clean, very sleek. Also really love that she added a little bit of color pop here with those wonderful fabric that usually hang somewhere. A lot of people use them as a stand-in for towels. Really, really love that little detail. Oh, so nice idea to sink these in. More vampiric lights, amber. Oh, look. Look. What a wonderful snake she's built. Sorries. I'm not sure if you've seen, but Sorries has also had a wonderful build in the Tamriel homes. Was it no, it was that magical feeling in the erstwhile sanctuary, which was so sweet. It was really an homage to little beings like moths, butterflies, snails, fishies, and it was just glorious seeing what she used to create those beings. But I really, really adore this sculpturing and this approach to housing. So really like that there's a little bit of a harbor scenery here. Opposite on the other shore. Really, really wonderful, glorious lighting. Very, very elegant also here. Very imposing structure, even though it's a little bit downsized. Still imposing. Really elegant, very symmetric. Glorious backdrop and very good lighting on it. Really, really appreciate this. The play with the different colors. Warm, gentle lights. So the addition of different trees, adding a little bit of a different vibe to this abode beneath the sea. Thank goodness I did not hit my head here. Little sea dragon here. Maybe an allusion to the sea dragon here, to this one over there. Look, everybody. Oh, look! Wonderful miniature here. Really elegantly lit. And elegant lighting like this, very subtle, really makes the backdrop stand out really nicely. Adds contours to the sculptures. Oop, can I jump up here? That would be grand. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Wonderful idea. Really elegant. Smooth. Maybe a little bit of an illusion here. The dragon's head bursting forth. It's so glorious, is it not? So elegantly lit. It's very subtle, right? It's not in your face, and at the same time, it adds a little bit of extra. Look there, our little friend. Oh, look. I have a feeling this is all shrooms. Look, everybody. Oh, this is so exhilarating. Oh, and bit of the estate has been already gnawed a little bit away. Wonderful colors there also with the eyes. It's wonderful sea serpent. How many shrooms are these? How many shrooms are these? Sorry, have you bought all the shrooms? Have you gotten all of them? Wow! Just look at the sculpturing, everybody. Just look at it. It's so glorious, so elegant, so much movement in this. And of course, if you look at the vastness of all those shrooms, it becomes clear why we are at almost 700 slots in this build. My goodness. Jaws open, gnawing on a little tower piece. Part of this abode here, maybe, and we do see the tail slithering around, holding on to the other tower piece in a little death grip. Apparently, and you can see this here. It used to be here. Maybe things have been destroyed a little bit, taken. Really nice work. Just look. Truly superb, Sorries. Will say I'm not all that surprised because I have seen Sorries builds before, and such attention to detail and minutia to creating creatures and trying to be true to form. That is very impressive and very exact in other parts of the build, as we've seen in the more Japanese influenced little street and village that we see over there. Nestled along the shores on the bridge that moves across beneath the sea in the Seaveil Spire. The lighting here is already really, really superb. I really love it. The beautiful home. Would implore everybody to come visit. This is an open house through the EHT housing tool. And the next one on my nifty little list is again Sorries with another build. And this one is titled Sleeping Beauty House. And I shall take us there. Please do come visit yourself. Send the designers only kind messages, messages of appreciation. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's a dragon. There's a dragon there. Wait a minute. I will have to make sure that I did catch everything. Uh-oh. I think I should go back for the other one because I think I missed something there. So I'm sorry about this, everybody. There's something, a little something that I want you to see that is really important that lurks there waiting for you. I will run a little bit faster because I know where it is. Yeah, it looks so spooky, the other one. I hope all of you will stay with me. It seems a bit spooky. I normally don't run. This is so different. There's something there that lurks beneath the shadows, down in the depths. I want you to see this. Of course, we have looked at this one. Now I shall turn around for you. Look. Can you see it? Waiting there in the depth. Beautiful, glorious dragon. Gloriously sculptured again, and that's looks to me also like a lot of shrooms. Not just a lot of shrooms, but so many shrooms, sorries. And the eyes are so magnificent. So stunning. And of course, this is beneath this wonderful bridge. There. Oh, it's so, so beautiful. Just look. And you see the nostrils there, wiggling about. And the tail beneath here. Hiding. Waiting. Perfectly lit too. Warm and gentle and soft bluish hues. Very smart. Very, very elegant. Yeah. Very clever art indeed. And as mentioned before, creating creatures and utilizing furnishings in this particular way and creating something that technically exists in ESO, but that doesn't exist in this way in ESO. That is so superb and so elegant. And it's just on another level, right? So it's something that is just art. And again, even more shrooms. I said earlier that I was suspecting that Sorries was uh, acquiring all the shrooms, but now, but now I mean, here we already have so many shrooms used to create this magnificent tail, this magnificent sea serpent clutching the tower, gnawing away, and then you turn around, you look down, and you see that there lurks another magnificent creature, a magnificent dragon, nostrils flaring ever so gently, and more shrooms, more shrooms. Really, really elegant. So really smart use of, I think this is one of the mounted decors that is the horns. You can see more of its body here. That meanders along, hides away. And you can't get to it, right? I can't go towards it, further towards it. So this is quite an elaborate build and quite difficult to do, to just to imagine that you can build this. That's one thing. And the other thing is then creating it and then sinking it into the Seaveil spire beneath the bridge. It's just something else. I did not want to miss this one for you. I had a feeling that I missed something, but I did not second guess myself. But here you are with this magnificent dragon lurking, waiting for you to be discovered.